I always set my goals high because I've had those high weeks. I know my potential. I know what I can do. So why would I want to set myself short when I know I can go out there and have that sort of week? And that's why, I mean, minimally, I mean, I bet the lowest goal I probably set this year, Chris, was probably maybe 5,000 for a
Hmm.
week. Usually I'm, higher than that. I think my goal this week was 6,000. And again, we're talking about over 3 days out in the field. So it's not like I'm out there 5, 6, 7 days. You got to be motivated, but don't set yourself short. If you know your potential, focus on that. Don't focus on doing less when you know that you can do more and just be more successful.
I think also sometimes people have these micro failure moments and they have trouble putting the situation into proper perspective. Real life example, last Friday, I was trying to learn how to run ads, trying to learn how to run go high level, trying to learn how to stop operating the industry like it's 2016 and more like 2025. And I had some guy in the industry take some quality time out of his day to go over go high level with me. We put some ads up, and I thought the next day that I had done something wrong, and I got an email that said, "You did something wrong with your ads. Click this button to fix it." Yeah, I didn't do anything wrong with my ads. I had got hacked. I clicked the ad like an idiot, lost my Facebook account until this morning. And I think these little moments of frustration in your life, in your business, in your personal places, really people can't put them into proper perspective, and it slows down their growth trajectory. Like, oh my gosh, my first appointment of the day wasn't home. Now the rest of the day is going to go to shit. No, like just get over it and go to the next door. Like put it into proper perspective. Man, my week last week wasn't the best. I went out last Friday and nobody bought from me. They don't put things into a proper, healthy perspective. And then those things tend to snowball. I talked about earlier this week, I think, the fact that I don't believe in a bad day or a bad week. I believe that people let these micro moments get out of control and they snowball into bigger problems. Like, have you ever experienced that before where you let a bad Monday bleed into your Tuesday, slow you down on a Wednesday, and before you know it, the week was a wash?
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure. I've had weeks like that. And uh yeah, I mean, unfortunately, yeah, so much of this is mindset. I try to stay positive. Sometimes I get in my head. Sometimes, like you said, sometimes it does snowball. Sometimes, one person ticks you off and it leads to more of that. Yeah. It's like you got to get over it. Even the other day, I mean, I just remember I left the house. I can't remember. Something set me off. I was just ticked off leaving the house. And it's like, you need to like figure out a way to get back in a right mindset. And that's what I did. I figured out a way to kind of forget about anything else that was going on and just focus on the kind of getting back into that positive mindset. Otherwise, I probably would have had a pretty bad day, and I think I ended up writing 5,400 in premium that day.
Yeah.
So,
I want to hear a little bit
again,
about that. Yeah.
yeah, for sure, I'd be
Well,
happy to kind of share what I
let's
did
do
to
that in a
have a good
moment.
week.
Because I think I have those exact same feelings sometimes. And maybe when people hear us being honest and transparent, they could recognize that there are no superheroes in this business, just men and women trying to secure their own fates and success. I get out in the field sometimes and I think, what about Friday? What about Saturday? What about next Tuesday? What about next Monday? What about the day before? What about this agent and that issue and this email and that text and this voicemail? And all these issues just start to pile up in your head. And I think to myself, all right, stop. You know what you can do? Win today. Run the appointments, knock the doors, dial the calls, work your list, work your backups. Just do today. Get today under control, focus on winning today, and then you can tackle next Tuesday with a clearer conscience. I think sometimes people just need to slow down and put some blinders on and go out and write business, because it's a shame to think that sometimes the biggest failures in this business are people that don't put the blinders on and go out and sell. So that's all I have to say about that. I just think that don't let yesterday and tomorrow and next week get in the way.